It's so funny when you push that go live button. I remember two things that I didn't get. Tape for one. Maybe I can just use this, and a round needle. I need a couple things before we get going. I'm a little bit early, so I don't think anybody will mind that I had to step out. Who knows how many times I'm going to have to step out. But hello, and welcome in. My name is Tami Neff, and you are on my page called Tami Loves Vintage. And if you're coming in from one of the other girls' pages, Anne's or Cheryl's or Michelle's or Heidi's, let me know. Let me know where you found me from. Yeah, so, okay, I'll just use this if I need it, but I think I'm going to need it. So I could go ahead and thread it. Oh, I thought of this last night in bed, and did I remember to get it? Heck no. Heck no, I didn't remember. Let's see. I don't need much. Maybe I can unstring something in here. I've got a needle already threaded. Oh, so the knot's tied. I hate to waste a good knot. Hi, everybody. Hi, Cheryl. Thank you for having me in your group. Okay, so I think, Am I in? Am I ready? Are you ready for me? I'm into the crowd. Okay, all right. Thank you, Cheryl. Hi, everybody. Hello, and welcome in. So we are in an event today where we are making journals with vintage items. They're going to be traveling to 5 different places, 5 different destinations with 5 different crafty makers. And I'm excited about that. Now, I shared everybody's pages here like 1,000 times, so hopefully you're following all of us, because it's the only way you're going to see if you are not already in the Crafty Bunch. That's the easiest way, because then you can just keep refreshing. It is Cheryl at Mama P's Crafty Creations, Michelle at the Vintage Daisy, Heidi at Joyful Artistry by Heidi, and Anne at Anne's Create and Share. I knew all of them, but I was afraid I'd forget something because I'm nervous. Hi, Heidi. Hi. So, okay, I don't want to waste much time. We're going to get started. Now, listen, I am not a journal person. I have only done like 3 books in my whole entire life, way back years ago when I first saw them. So have grace. I think these sweet ladies invited me to be with them so that you all could have a first time beginner style book, because these girls are kind of advanced and I am way kindergarten or preschool, even possibly, quite possibly. I might be first grade actually. So I have done one before. So I struggled yesterday in my practicing how to do this, you know, the binding and all of the sewing and all of that. It freaked me out. I panicked like a major panic butt and thought, why am I even in here? What am I doing? I panicked. I'm telling you, I panicked. So I called my friend Julie. She came over to calm me down. We went through it together. Hi, everybody. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Maureen. Hi, Carol. And she helped calm me down, and we have a plan. We have a plan that I am only afraid, the only part I'm worried about now, you always have to have something to worry about, right? The only part that I'm worried about now is the grommet part. And we practiced the grommet parts, but it was noisy. For you guys, there's no way around it. I have to grommet. So all of us have done, well, all of us. Cheryl's did hers different than mine. Michelle really focused more on her cover than... okay, can you see me shaking? More on her cover than the guts of the book, and I would love to have had a little bit more. I did spend one day watching YouTube videos and stuff, and I got so, like, probably what you would call maximum overwhelm. Because every single person I put on did it a little bit different. So, okay, let's get you guys down here. You don't need to look at me. Nice to see you all, and welcome in. If you are new, please don't judge me for this particular project, because it's, you know, I am out of my wheelhouse a little bit. So I'm just doing a little bit of Mod Podge and a little bit of this tacky glue. I don't know if that's good or bad, but that's what I'm choosing to do. The tacky glue just, where's my, oh, I was gonna say, oh my gosh, where's my spine? Here it is. Okay, so I'm going to put my spine in. Now, listen. Okay, so this is a very important part about what I did. When I'm nervous, I tend to jabber. I jabber anyway, actually. But I extra jabber when I'm nervous. So if I start down a path and I forget to go back and finish what I was saying, just remind me. I will try and catch you in the comments. However, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time looking at comments because I want to get this done, and it's a lot to do for someone that doesn't know what they're doing in the very beginning here. So, okay, I need to make sure that it'll click. Okay, so let me tell you, thank you. And Cheryl, thank you for your kindness and your messages that you've been sending me, and well, all of us, not just me, that if we don't get it done, it's not the end of the world, and just come back on tomorrow and finish and let everybody know. I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. So, but what I did to cheat, instead, this was supposed to be my cover base. And then I told you I couldn't figure out the sewing where I was comfortable. Like, how do I teach you guys something that I'm like, you know, I had to unsew and resew like 3 times before I got it. And then I made a bunch of notes, and I thought, I am not going to sit here and read my notes. So I saw on YouTube, and years ago, I made a book this way. This is one of the books that I did. I did 2 of them that way, where you do 3 pieces. And then I did one this way, and we dissected both of them. And this one is the way to go for me. And so this is what we're going to do. I used a minute rice box to get the exact size that Cheryl wanted us to be using for our journals. What she did was figure an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper folded in half is how she came up with the size for us to do our journal pages. So I needed a cover that was 8.5 by 11, and I just happened to have a minute rice box in my cabinet that was exactly that size. So I hope, I'm sure it was. I checked and checked. I've checked and checked everything. I'm sure it's right. So this is a minute rice box. Okay, it was like this. And I cut the top flaps off. I cut the bottom flaps off, and I cut this side off. And when you opened it up, it made a book. And it was almost, the one that I did, I don't want to show you until I'm all done, but the one that I did before was a Mucinex box. It was much smaller. Thank you, Tami. Okay, so let me get this on here before it dries. So I'm going to go clear over to the edge. So a minute rice box isn't, look, a minute rice box isn't super sturdy, okay? It's not like the sturdiest cardboard. I just brushed, I'm sorry, I forgot about that part. Let's just start from the beginning. So I cut up a minute rice box. I keep wanting to say rice-a-roni, but it was a minute rice box, and it was red, and I was worried about seeing through it. So I painted it with chalk paint, just basic, Country Chic is the brand I use. The color is Cheesecake, just to kill the red so it wouldn't show through. And then my pieces, she had said 1.5 inches, but she said that today. This is 1.25 inches, so I'm very close. I'm a little bit more than 1 inch. I'm not quite as thick. We didn't really discuss how thick the spine would be, just the pages. So my spine is about 1.25 inches. So I'm off a little bit on that, but I think it's fine. But we didn't get that memo until today. Or maybe late last night. I don't know. It was too late for me. So, because I'd have to go to the grocery store and be measuring all the boxes in all the aisles to get the right size. I thought about a cereal box, but it's really big. I thought, I don't want to be that big. Okay, so now what I'm going to do. So I've done, you know, a few things ahead of time. I kind of have a layout. My heart is pounding. You guys, my heart is pounding. You have no idea how hard my heart is pounding right now. Right? No spine rules. Yeah, that's what she said. No spine. Well, that is her. No spine rules. Okay, I don't want to lose that round. I don't want to lose this. I'm going to stick it right here in this box. If I ask you where's my round needle, it's in the box. Help me remember. So, okay. So I pulled some fabrics because I want to make this pretty. And if you saw, I wrote a word in here. I wrote inside so that I would remember not to make it backwards. Okay, because I wanted it to fold the way the box folded. Anyway, yay, yay, thank you guys. Yeah, you guys are always such good cheerleaders. Thank you so much. well, most of you, not most of you, but a lot of you get my text alerts. And so I text all of them like, girls, I'm going live. This could be a disaster. So, I think they're all here for moral. So, oh, there's Norma. Breathe. Yes. You know how worked up I get when I get nervous, right? I talk like 1,000,000 miles an hour. So, okay. Now what I'm doing, shaking. Now what I'm doing, I picked some fabric. I forgot to show you. I'll show you in a minute. I picked some fabric for the cover and I tea stained it. I got it yucky. And I am putting it down on just an old piece of cardboard. I use this to spray with all the time. And once again, for you followers, I'm using Super 77. It's just the best. So I'm going to try and put my face away from it a little bit. I'm going to coat this really well. Whew. I'm going to move it around before I take a breath. Okay. 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 So, all right, so let's move this. I kept going through all these steps in my mind last night and this morning and all day. So, okay. I watched Mama P build hers. She did all that in an hour. It was crazy. I'm like, oh my gosh. And she was just so calm. And, you know, that's the thing with her. She's always just so calm and don't get excited. And then there's me. Like we're complete opposites, her and I. Okay, let me see which way I have. Oh yeah, I definitely have it this way. Okay. All right, so we're going to put this down. Okay, and I'm going to press into the sticky. And then I did one of those girls I watched on YouTube. Gosh, I don't remember which one. I should always write these down when I get a good idea. But usually I go like this, and she said go more like this when you angle your corners. Don't go quite so sharp. And then she said use your scrap piece and lay it here in case you don't go closed or something. It's okay if you have a little gap. It finishes the gap. So I thought that was a great little tip. So let's see here. I need to, do I need to slit this? I don't think so. I think it'll be okay. Do I need to slit? I don't need to slit that. Never a boring moment. That's right. So instead of going a triangle across, which is what I used to do, I'm coming in just a little bit and cutting. So I don't know if it'll work, but I tried to be a good learner. Let's see. I need to go, oh, what the heck am I doing? Calm down and just think a minute. Just nobody's looking. Relax. I think I need to do this. Okay. I didn't get it all. Okay. And then I'm going to lay this little thing in here. It's still sticky. And then, let's see here. I'm going to do it again. I didn't leave myself much over here. So I don't want to go as much as I would normally go. She said she messed it up. She's done this for years. She said so. Okay, so I would normally go clear over here. So I'm going to go like right here. Ooh, that doesn't leave me much for a patch, but I never had a patch before. So we'll see how we do. Okay, and let's see. This is probably my biggest. Gosh darn. I feel like I'm having tremors. I'm shaking. Good tip. Yay, yay. I thought it was a good tip too. Okay, so instead of going so far, like you would do your presents, come in a little bit. So go out where you would normally go and then come in a little bit. And then I need to whack that, just that little corner. It's the only part I'm not sure about. And then lay in your scrap. So probably if I'd have squared this off, I'd have a better scrap. Maybe made it a little bit bigger. So do as I say, not as I do, right? Yeah, I'm hoping it's going to work here. I got a little bit hanging over, so I'm going to snip that straight across. You know, it's not so much building this book because Cheryl was quite sweet about, please don't stress and please don't, you know, panic if you don't get it done. I said this already, I think. Don't panic if you don't get it done. You can finish it the next day. Do your best that you can. Make sure you love it. If you need to tweak it, go on a live and tweak it. It's fine. It's more, you know, attention or whatever. So that made me feel a lot better. Like, she was so great about it. So thank you, Cheryl, if you're still here by chance. Thank you for that. It meant a lot. Have your understanding. So, okay. All right. So far it's working just great. Okay. Oh, someone's texting me. Sometimes people jump out of a live and text me if there's something I need to know. No, it's not. Okay. Somebody's just going to be watching. Okay. So I'm folding it up, and I didn't make like great edges or anything because I'm going to cover this, so it's fine. I didn't see what she said, Tami Sullivan. And you're doing a vintage piece. They are your jam. Yeah, I do love vintage pieces. If you're talking to me, you're right. That's why I'm here. It's all about vintage. So yeah, that was the only real, look, it worked. Okay, look, there's the fabric. I told you I'd show you the fabric. Let me see, I'm a little bit wrinkly. I didn't really press it down. There we go. I forgot. I didn't really like press it down. There we go. So let me show you the difference when you really press down that sticky as opposed to when you just see the difference. So all you gotta do is press it down. I'm sorry, I forgot to do that. I kind of wanted to get the flaps taken care of before I flipped it. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Just take a moment. Taking a moment to breathe. Okay. Yay. Okay. Now I took a tea-stained piece of muslin, again, same batch of tea, you know, same goop, and dumped my thing in here. I guess I could have cut this down, but I didn't really know for sure how, you know, what I needed it to be. Let's see, I don't know my best way to do this, actually. I'm just going to whack it because I'm going to cover it anyway. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. My mother-in-law would say, puff of wind, puff of wind. It's just a puff of wind. She always did that. Yes, breathe. Notice all my followers are telling me to breathe. You know how I get. I've only been doing these lives since 2000 and probably, I know for sure 13, but maybe 2011 or 12. Like if you go to YouTube for Tami Loves Vintage, there are 700 videos. You just got to spell the name right, T-A-M-I. And thank you, Norma. You'll find me. I'm on all the social medias at that name. So Instagram and TikTok and all that stuff. But if you love true vintage, I use mostly that in all of my creations. And I used, so I'm not so much a journaler, even though I love these books. The books that I have done in the past have been more where, like this one, where I just decorate the outside of a book. You know what I'm, like the book is intact. The book is there. I just make the outside pretty, like that. So so I'm better at the cover part than the how to put this stinking thing together. This is, you know, so there's that about me. What else you want to know? Hey, what do you say, Miss Penny? Thank you for saying that. My grandfather, I always tell this story. My grandfather used to come out and meet us kids when Mom and I and my brother would pull in. Grandpa would always be standing there coming down the sidewalk, and he'd say, hey, what do you say? As we were getting out of the car, and he'd kind of skippity skip over to us, and it was the best. We loved it. And then we figured out to say, ho, ho, what do you know? It was always a thing. Whoops, I dropped my cardboard. So years ago, I had a business coach, and she wanted you to kind of say the same thing every time you came on. You know, hi, I'm Tami Neff. You're on my page, Tami Loves Vintage, and say the same little sing-songy thing. And of course, I always wanted to say, hey, what do you say? And then I thought, oh, that's weird. That's too happy. Chase people away. And besides that, when I first come on, you guys are usually just getting notifications from Facebook that I'm here. So most of you don't come in till, 3 or 4 minutes after I have already started. So it's the replay people that would see it, I guess. I'd be okay. I don't know. So again, I'm using that that spray adhesive, Super 77. If you don't know what it is, if you want to give it a try, just write adhesive in here in the comments, and I'd be happy to send you a link from my Amazon store. And if you forget to do that and you're like, dang, where I forgot to do that, you can do it in a replay, or you can go to the top of my page. I have a link tree, which is where it links all of my things for you to make it easier. I'm just letting it get sticky a little bit. Anyway, you can find it there under, it would be in my craft supply section. I have different sections because I have a lot in that store. Gadgets and craft supplies are probably my favorite. Hi, Yvette. Thank you for joining me from Australia. I saw you guys writing a whole bunch of stuff. I promise you, I will read everybody's messages. I have my mother-in-law's birthday is well, we're celebrating it today. I think it was yesterday, but she turned 90. So we are going to, okay, Donna, I'll get that to you. Come back and check with me, or come back and check and see. I hope I laid out pieces that are long enough. I thought I did. I thought I would clean this up with something like this, although maybe this is too thick. Well, let me see if I even have enough. Number one. Ooh, just. I've got that much left if these are the same. Yeah, I'm just going to go with it. It's pretty. It was $1 for 2 pieces of this vintage lace. It's pretty stiff, so I have like a border. Aw, thank you. Yeah, so we're the family's meeting just for a little ice cream and cake and say hello. Oh, I have my glue gun's on. I just heard it click. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to glue it down. I know I was just jumping around, so I have no idea what I was talking about. My Amazon and my mother-in-law is all I remember. Okay, I'm going to go halfway. So that means I need to start at the other end and flip it over. This looks like the right side up. And do I want it to go that way? No, this way. Okay, I'm going to leave it a little bit hang over. I don't have a whole lot to hang over. I'm going to leave a little bit to hang over. And we'll do what I call a sister cut. It's not my term. I paint houses for my work. I have some girls we paint together. We've done it for 30 years. And anyway, we would do a little wallpapering, a little faux finishing, all the things. And that is a wallpaper term that I learned from Cindy Lewis, who was a seamstress as well. So it could be a sewing term. I'm not sure. We've talked about this before too. I forget what you all said. Dang, I smeared my glue. Dang it. A little bit. That's why we don't use hot glue on these things, right? Okay, so if I leave a little, oh yeah, I've got plenty. I'm fine. So I'm going to leave plenty. Okay, and then we're going to come over here. Now, so I left this hangover way farther than I needed to. Okay. You do, Cheryl? Thank you. You're proud of me, Rebecca. Oh, and thank you. Thank you, Cheryl. I was worried, like, a minute rice box, really? But Julie said, you know what? And I know this to be true because I've had several of my people, several of my friends here online say they've been wanting to do a journal. They're anxious to watch, and so I know there's people that haven't done one yet that have to feel the overwhelm. I mean, everyone has made their first one, right? So I'm just double checking myself. I'm talking and not paying attention to what I'm doing, but I'm right. So then what you do, where these two cross over, what I did do and shouldn't have done was glued it down. I shouldn't have put my glue down. I should have laid them down and then cut, because I can't get the scissors in there now. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna get in there and we're gonna snip it. But yeah, I thought today was like how to put your books together. So that was what I tried to do some ahead of time. Yeah, see, I glued it down. But let me show you this corner. Oh, and keep this for a snippet. Okay, so let me show you my corner. Oh, that's kind of, I didn't get my angle quite right. But see, your corner continues. So when you overlap it, your cut matches. So now I can glue it down. I need to glue down this underneath piece that I pulled up a little bit. And you girls that are in this, Traveling Heidi and Anne and Cheryl and Michelle, when you get this, if anything's like lifting, of course you can just tack it down if it's falling apart. If it's falling apart, just fix her for me, will ya? And I'll do the same for you. I can just see you open it up and it'll all fall apart. Let's hope not. Okay, so again, I'm going to overlap. I'm laughing. I'm praying that doesn't happen. Type. Oh, yeah, I don't understand why that keeps. I didn't type anything there. That chatbot thinks it's helpful, and sometimes I'm not so sure. I saw that last night on a live. I've only seen it one other time besides that. I don't know what it is. Okay, so we're going to lift this up again. So see, I've crossed my corners. Let me make sure you guys can see. So see, I've flapped out. And then I'm going to get underneath this lace. And I'm going to cut both pieces at the same time. I'm going to cut both pieces at the same time if I'm strong enough. Okay, whoops. And then the underneath piece just fell out. This is this piece. And then you take off the top piece. And then you lay them down. And again, I didn't get my angle quite right. Let me just doctor it up a little bit. I can tell you sister cutting works better for me with the wallpaper. And then let me glue this down. Or I didn't glue it all the way to the corner, so I would be able to lift it. Ouch. Ouch, it went through. And I saw Michelle's sweet little journal was all colorful, and to know me is to know I'm pretty beige on beige on beige, okay? I'm not, if you're looking for color, I have done a few little things here lately using some old postcards and that sort of thing. But for the most part, I am neutrals, different shades of beiges. I like blacks. I like mossy greens. Yeah, I'm not into color so much. I do love colorful things, but for my decor and style, I'm a little bit more what they would call woods and whites. Yeah, Linda, I don't really get, this is so thick. There. Okay, so I'm going to take off that little piece from the top, and that little piece from the bottom fell off, and I don't really like how that where it fell on the lace. Nothing much I can do about that, really. The lace is so swoop-de-doo. Cut that little bit off. Yeah, that's fine. It's still not perfect. I don't want to waste my time. Like when you're doing this, this is like everything and it's got to be perfect. In the whole scheme of it, one corner being off a snap is not that big a deal. And it's not bad. It's just not perfect. Okay, get that down. Now, oh, I got one more corner to do. So let me show you that one. See, it's still good. Still good, just not perfect. Okay, and then I'm starting to calm down a little bit. How long did that take me? 27 minutes before I started calming down. Oh gosh, okay. Yeah, see, I can't get under there. I've glued that. I'm not getting under it to get a true sister cut. I'm close, but not quite. I can feel it. Okay, there we go. But you totally get the idea. Give it a practice. Just see what happens. Hi, Judy. Thank you, Susie. The thing is, when I make things and sell them, I always say you girls can pop your colors in, you know, and then I show them sometimes because I have all kinds of colors, but, and I just bought a bunch of colored ribbons and stuff, so I can do colors. It's just, you know, my treasures are this color. Look, I'm going to show you this one in a little bit. This one was the book that I made that I referred back to and thought, yes, that's what I'm doing. So, okay. All right, so here we are. It opens, it closes. Now we're to the part that scares me. You can always add a snapper button. Oh yeah, to make it pretty. Okay, so let's talk pages real quick. I feel like we're running out of time. So these are my pages. I just spritzed my antiquing spray onto, I used resume paper. It's not as heavy as cardstock, but it is heavier than printer paper. So I did that, and then I tried my hand at adding an envelope. I think I might have did it wrong. I made a pocket for the girls, and I glued it down. That looks ugly, and I don't know what to do about it. So there's that. Maybe just cut a triangle. I don't know. Let somebody cover it up. And then I added a music page and a mulberry paper, and then I got fancy. I'm going to show you. Oh, what happened? Okay, I don't know. Okay, so this page, what the heck? Okay, so here's this page, and this is covering masking tape because I thought I got fancy. This page was not as big. So I started out with just this stuff, and I thought, oh, that's kind of boring. So then I added in this German book page, and then I added this page. I don't like those two pages side by side. Let me take this one out. I'm going to put this back because that looks better with that. Okay, so I did that, and I scotch taped it down because it was so little. And then I put a journal in here. Yeah, a piece of a journal. And I scotch taped it down. So that's the other piece of scotch tape there. Okay. And then another piece of mulberry, the music and that. So one, and then there's my envelope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages is what we're supposed to do. I feel like it needs, though, just, what if I do that? Then that's going to be prettier here. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. So here's this. Okay, you're liking it? Okay, good. So now I have to think about what I'm doing. So I'm going to open it up. I've got these clamps. I see everybody getting clamps. So I got pretty clamps. And you hold your pages all together so that they don't skip around. Okay, as you're doing your holes. Oh, here comes my heart again. This has been the part I've been nervous about. So, okay, there's that. And then I'll show you this other section. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So she said do 6 pages, which I was so confused about this. The girls in here were laughing because I was all panicked. I don't understand. She said 6 pages makes 24. I'm like, how the heck is that? You know, I don't get it. And so I was thinking 12, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It took me, one of the girls in here explained it where I'm like, oh, I get it. So, I had that part there. I was like, oh my gosh. So I got a cruddy piece of wood Randy had out in the garage, my husband. And I have a little stool here because I don't want to be pounding on this table. So I have a stool here. I'll try to get it out where you guys can see. And then I have my wood. Okay, instead of I have a metal thing that I was using and it was so loud. This is going to be loud, but okay. Now what I'm going to do, here's my paintbrush in case I need to glue anything in here with paper. All right, so I have my paint tray. Okay, all right, we are fine. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Relax, breathe. Puff of wind. Oh gosh, I gotta grommet through my lace. That could be a problem. Okay, so I wanted to see if I could make an indentation so that I could see it. I think did I? I think I did. I think I can see that. So, okay, I have this is like a hole puncher and you pound it. So I can put my grommets in. So can you guys see that? Can you guys see me? Yeah, you can see me about the best I can do. So I'm going to go right here. Oh gosh, I'm shaking. Where's my hammer? Oh my gosh, where's my hammer? Panic, 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 panic. Where's my hammer? Did I put it away? No. I can't pound a grommet without a hammer. Oh, for holy might. Hold on. Panic. I'm panicking more. What did I do with my hammer? Hang on, everybody. Here it is. I did. I put it away. It was hiding. Whew. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Here we go. What time is it? Okay, half hour. We're good. Okay. So I'm just going to go here. I'm going to go here. And it didn't work. Okay. So I'm going to come over here. I bet it's that thick lace. It fell in the wrong one. The thick lace fell in the wrong place. Okay. Just be calm. Stay calm. I need something pokey like a pencil, but not a pencil because the lead breaks. Okay, let me see. Oh, God. I knew it would be panicked. I knew it. Okay. It's this lace that's causing me grief. And the hot glue. Let me see if I can cut it out. Because I'm through. Oh, my gosh. I'm so sorry, you guys. Whoops. Let me give it a few more whacks. See if I can bust through it. I'm through, but I'm not through. Okay. I knew to be nervous. Julie's like, don't be nervous. You've practiced. You've done this. You're fine. And you know what else maybe I need is that metal thing back. Because this went right through the metal thing. Oh my God. I have a bunch of holes to punch too. Okay, there we go. I see light. I see air. Oh, okay. Oh, these scissors aren't cutting. Okay. I told you girls in your text, this could be crazy. Those were my words. This is gonna get crazy. All right, I'm gonna have to cut a notch out of this lace. Yeah, because I can hardly cut it with scissors, and that's right where my hole is. Okay. Nobody panic. We're gonna get it. It's just gonna, oh man, there goes my whole hour. Screw around with these. I could not do it ahead of time, not without building the whole book. So there was no doing it ahead, or I would have. I couldn't do it. So it looks like I'm probably gonna have to come back on tomorrow and decorate. Oh well, you all just have to come back. Clean it up. Well, there's a hole. It should be good enough. Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and set that grommet so that in case it's wider than I'm thinking. So, okay, a grommet, for those of you that don't know, oh gosh, and the grommet's not that deep either. This thick lace was a mistake. A grommet looks like this. Okay. And then it's pretty there. So the pretty side goes out, and then there's this little washer. Yeah. And the washer goes on top like that. And then you lay it down. Oh, no, you don't. You take this and you squeeze it, and the little ball end on the top up here goes in the hole. And you squeeze it, and it squishes the, yeah, oh my gosh, look, I did it. It squishes, look, that's the inside, and this is the pretty side. It worked. Okay, you guys. I had to beat the snot out of it, but I got it. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is the right side. And so when your stuff goes up in the hole, you can clean it out. That's why there's a slot in there. Okay, here we go. Try to move this lace out of my way. Big mistake. Big, big, huge. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it will not bust through that lace. That is my problem. I chose the wrong kind of lace. That's all. The only thing wrong. I told her yesterday, I don't know about this. Probably shouldn't. Julie, are you watching? She's at work. She can't be watching. Julie, when you see the replay, I told you this was going to be a nightmare. Oh, man. Oh, well. Thanks to her, at least I slept last night. Okay. All right. Okay. Anybody else sweating? Just checking. All right, I'm going in. I'm going to cut a little notch out of this lace. It's going to be ugly inside. I'll see what I can do about cleaning it up. But, yeah, that lace and the hot glue could not have fell at a worse place. Oh, shoot, I'm starting. Oh, shoot, that's in the wrong spot. How did I do that? That is completely in the wrong spot. It needs to be right here. Now I got a hole. Oh, well, we'll patch it with something. Oh, I know, Robin, I know. This wood is so soft. It's just going right into the wood. I'm going to go get that metal thing that I was using yesterday. This thing, I think this is going to be better. It might be louder. I don't know. But I like that there better. Oh, right through. That's because that soft wood. Randy said, it's pine. It'll be soft. Like, it's fine. It's wood. He was right. It was the wood. Okay, you need something hard. So I'm putting my pretty side down. I figured it out. It wasn't the lace, I don't think. We'll see. I have a few more of these to do. So, okay. And then squeeze. Okay. So, yeah, see, I've got a hole here. Darn it. I have a hole where I don't want a hole. Can I patch it? I need some spackle and something to put in there. Oh, you can barely see it, but I got a little boo-boo. Okay. All right. Okay. Now let's see where this one needs to go. Oh, this one's falling just a little bit above that lace. Okay. So there's my mark. And this one, I'm just cutting the lace out. You win. You win, lace. I give up on you. Okay, we're going in. It was pretty. Okay, so that made my marks. Okay, now I'm going to take my cutter and let's see if this little metal thing works again like it did just now. Yes. And then see, it starts coming, all the goo, not goo, but all the material and all that starts coming out of there. Okay, let me do this again. That was my problem. My wood was too soft. Okay. Okay, I'm through. Now, I'm feeling better, feeling better. Put fray check around it. Okay, I think I have that. I have that in my sewing kit upstairs, not my craft room, but it's in my sewing. I have that. Okay, I will remember that. Thank you, Sue. Okay, so you put the pretty part on the outside, stick the hole through the hole, put your little washer on top. You guys have all probably grommeted and are laughing at me. I think it's pretty cool if you can do it. We were excited. We're like, yay, look how pretty. Okay. So if you've never grommeted, good luck. It buckled on me. Oh God, now what do I do? Okay, let me see if I can hammer it flat. Here's what it did. It buckled. I must disclose. Too tight. Let me see. Oh, the other two are so pretty. Can you get a grommet out once you've done it? I think I gotta leave it. Oh well. It's a beginner book, right? We're beginners. I know, Lisa. I'm like, I was reading my directions. We're like, now which way does this go? Which side goes in? How do you do it? And I did practice on that metal thing. And then one of the girls said to get a 2x4. I'm like, I don't have a 2x4. Out in the building we probably do, but I ain't going up there. And then I saw that piece of wood in Randy's garage. I'm like, oh, this ought to work. And he said it's awful soft. I didn't know what that meant. I get it now. Okay, don't squeeze this hard. Too hard, maybe. Or not straight, or what the heck happened? I get it underneath the lace, laying it on here, putting it down. Oh, I bet I just squoze it like a beast. Okay, well, I'll see if I can't figure out how to get it out. I might ask Randy. Yeah, I am. But yeah, I think it'll show. It's on the outside of that hole, and it's crooked. It's a little bit crooked. Now, I feel like I need to do 2 more here and here. But my thingy won't work. So we tested it. I'm just going to eyeball. We tested it, and we have an idea. Am I on it? Okay. So we'll see if this idea works. Okay, so I'm done with that. Now we have this thing. And I gently, we did it twice. One worked and one didn't. So we're going for 3rd time's a charm. I didn't want to do the 3rd time's a charm and then mess it up because who knows what 4th time would be. So we are going for 3rd time's a charm here. And I'm sticking this thing in here, and I'm just gently going to tap it down. And it looks okay. Yeah. Okay. Anybody else sweating? Anybody else out of breath? I got 15 minutes. Dang it, and I have so much to show you. Oh well, we got this though. Come back. Give me a follow. Come back tomorrow. We'll finish it. Whatever we don't get done. I've been going live every day this month. So there's lots of vintage, lots of vintage creativity to see. See, I told you 3rd time's a charm. 4th time, not so much. So that one didn't grab. We still can use this. So let me get one more. I was thinking positive and only had out what I needed. Okay. Okay, you guys. Let me entertain you as we tiptoe through the tulips. Oh my gosh. Oh. So who noticed my double chin in the video yesterday when it ended? Can Facebook not find the most awful, awful view of you to do what they call a thumbnail? Oh, that one kind of buckled, but I think it's good. Okay. Good enough. Oh, no judgment, ladies, when you guys get mine. Remember, oh crap, I gotta cut all these now. Are you kidding me? I gotta cut all these. Do I? Yeah, I gotta punch him with the puncher. Oh, for God's sake. Okay. Well, you do, you got to. I got to. I don't have any choice. Because how else am I going to sew them in here? I have to. Okay, well, we got it. I forgot about this part. Okay, so we got to do more pounding, ladies. Okay, so put this in the middle. See, I thought I went the easy cheater way out. Maybe I didn't. All right, so there's that. But I don't need grommets in this, so I just need to get my holes marked. Okay. Okay, I got my holes marked. This is one signature. Okay, so I need to pound. Where's this thing at? I need to do this. Find that hole. Go through my pages. Find this hole. Why is that clear up there? Is that correct? That's where it says it is. Oh no, that's way up. I better test that one. Okay, here's this one. Okay. I'm not sure they're going all the way. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, it went all the way. Oh my gosh, I am sweating. Okay. Oh, I only needed one hole. Yes, I only needed one hole. Can I just make all my pages in one? Oh, you guys, I messed up. I messed up. I was only supposed to do one in the crease. Now what do I do? Well, why can't I stack all of my pages and just do one signature? Yes, I know. I just realized it. I know. I just realized it. Gwen, Linda, Cheryl, Michelle. What do I do? Cheryl, Michelle, Heidi, Anne. Anybody here? Oh man, I was just taking out my aggression. I think I got to start over with these pages, but I'll make the other signature. I'll make the other one. Thanks, Callie. I'll make the other one real quick. I was going to spend my whole time doing the cover too, like Michelle. Okay, so there's that junk. Okay, here's another one. Okay, so let me clamp it. Oh, that's a bummer, isn't it? Such a bummer. I have more paper, yeah, but I went to a lot of trouble getting all that done and ready. So, no, not really. Okay, so I need a hole here, here, and here. Okay, let's try this again. What the heck time is it? Time to stand, my watch says. Yeah, time to run. I knew I would mess it up for everybody. I just knew it. I just knew I would. I knew it. Had myself all shook up, didn't I? Okay. My hole's in the right fold of signature. I don't know what you mean. Okay, so then what I was going to do, let's see, we've got 10 minutes. Okay, so here's what I was going to do. You guys, you're all, 126 of you have to follow me now. And you have to text me so I can let you know when I can go live tomorrow, because tomorrow is a weekend, and my weekends I always leave, you know, my husband gets to, you know, call what we're doing. And I don't know. He's been out of town, so I don't know what we're doing. So I don't know what time I can go live. So I'll have to text you and let you all know. Okay, so I'm gonna go through here. So I need a piece. I want it long enough No, it doesn't have to be that long, but now I'm like, I'm gonna mess up something for real. Okay. You can always cut something off. You can't make it longer. Okay, where's my hole? Through there, and it's right there. Okay. So my thought was, oh, you guys. My thought was, I have sweat dripping down my back. Okay. So my thought was, geez, look how long I cut it. Okay. I wanted to make sure I had enough. So, okay, here we are. And then I was going to tie. Oh, it's perfect. All right, Becca. You're sweet. Throw in the trash and run, right? Start over. So this was what I was going to do. And then tie another one here. Or the other idea was to bring, when this string comes out, to crisscross them so that our strings were going in and coming back out. So I thought that would be a cool look too. So I was kind of pumped about that idea. But oh well, okay, keep going. I can still have a couple minutes. Oh boy. Oh, this will be my last journal on a journey friendship vintage invitation I ever get. Oh, I'm sorry, Cheryl, I blew your whole show. Oh my gosh, I blew the whole stinging show. I'll try and redeem myself when we do the pages. I'll be much better at doing pages, I promise. I promise I'll do a good job on the pages, I promise. We'll knock it out of the park. I got all the stuff to be great, okay? I promise. But this, whew, at least I can do one. You know, at least I can do one, and then I'll have to spray out some more pages and all that and get them all together, but it'll be fine. And then I can tie them with you tomorrow. It's fine. I need something for tomorrow anyway. And thank God she sent that message. Now, if you don't get it done or if anything happens, tweak it, redo, whatever you have to do. So, okay, here's what it's going to look like. And then when you open it up, I was going to say am I upside down, but it doesn't matter. I can flip it over at this point. And then it goes like that. And there's your middle. See how, see? Don't worry, thank you, Denise. Just text me. Don't worry if you've got this. Okay. In theory, it should be great, right? In theory, it should be great. So, okay, let's see what we have time to do. So I've got like all this stuff, and I have this stuff, and I have this, and I have these, and I have my slides. I've got a new cutter thing, and I was going to put a coin behind the slide, and I have all this, and I was going to make a bookmark, and you know, and then the world fell apart. It's great. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Heidi. You're sweet. You're sweet. Oh, wow. Whichever one of you girls is following me. And I got my round needle here in the box. I asked you to remind me because I was going to sew. I have all of these sweet little things that I was going to attach to the front. Not all, but figure out which one we wanted. And I was going to sew them to the fabric. I only have 4 minutes. I will be much less stressed tomorrow. I'll have to have time to fix my pages. Oh, why did I do that? Because that was great. But I've got to stain. I've got to cut them down. I have a lot of work to do. I've been guarding them with my life. I'm just about out of time. So let me at least show you. We're supposed to pull some things to share. So Cheryl's pulled like 30 some items, looked like more than that to me. And she put it in a package, sending that to Michelle. Michelle's supposed to take out like 10 things and then send it to me. I'm supposed to take some things out and use it in their journal so we know there's things. I didn't understand the assignment. I thought we did 30 items and sent it to the person, and then the next person sent 30 items. I didn't realize that they went on. So I pulled a whole box full of pretty 30 items. So when it's time for me to replace whatever I take out, yeah, so Cheryl, I even got that wrong. And I have a bag full of flat things. I tried to find flat things. There's my leaves that I made. I tried to find little flat things that you could use. So I told you it would not go well. I told you all yesterday. Okay. Thank you for watching. I'm Tami Neff. Tami loves vintage. If you ever want to make a journal, don't watch me. Hearts to all of you, if it'll work. Yeah, yay! Hearts to everybody. Thank you for trying to help me. I messed up. I will fix it, but I got to go to a birthday party now. It starts at 6, but my daughter wants us over there as soon as I'm done. She texts my husband, and he texts, we got to go. So, yeah, I've got 2 minutes to sit here and babble, sweat. The only thing I'll do without you is to make my other set of pages like I've already done. And then I think I'll go ahead and have them in there so we don't have to go through all of that together again, ever. Never. I would do it this way though. It was very easy. A minute rice box. This is a minute rice box. And I just added some security to it by adding some cardboard. So now it's like nice and thick. It's good. And there you go. And so there's, well, that's how it's laying with one signature. I'm already going to be flapping open with 2 signatures. So, and I did my bone folder. I have a bone folder, so I know to fold my pages creased nice and tight. And if you're ever doing a grommet, don't use softwood. Use this. Even though it's noisy, it works better. That's why that's in my bookmaking thing. So, okay, you guys, I got 1 minute. Thank you so much for being here. It's so nice to meet everyone that's new. I hope I didn't give you a terrible first impression. I promise I'm usually not always together, but I'm usually a little more good. So give me another chance. You can text me at 740-273-6693. If someone wants to type that in, I've got to go. But you can find my Telegram at the top as well. 740-273. I'll type it in later. I'll see you. Thank you. Bye.